need a pen?
I got it. Just get it out first.
You know what I mean?
You mean use it?
Yeah.
But that's not just a good thing.
It might be out.
That's-
Oh my gosh,
So I got that.
that was me.
Start.
I don't know. Right, was.
Gave me one line.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a candy king.
Oh, I thought I looked up to see me. It was like,
Carl, can you just look at your pack?
okay, so that tells me I need to shift.
So
the
seriously,
paper
I said
a
I
little
didn't want to
bit.
be on.
I looked up and I could have swore that ugly person was me. I don't even know they're ugly. I just seen a face.
Yeah.
Sorry. Actually, that's painful.
Pick it up.
Everybody does. I don't know.
Works out great.
There you are.
I'll be gone here in just a second.
Okay.
This is already done.
Watch. I'm gonna be gone here in just a second. And there it goes. Yes. Somewhere in my book of everything.
Oh, your copies.
That's the invoice for that. This here's done. This is just for,
Okay, this is paper.
well, just a little, this last.
Yeah, I think you put all this in there. I'll give you $5. It's right here. Okay, cash. I think Jill.
The only problem with mine,
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. That's why
Same actor.
I have it somewhere.
the only problem,
Yeah.
It's a cheap webcam.
I
need to
don't
get
have
something in wide angle.
I don't have the link
This is what I used during COVID when we.
to get one
when I
and then
used
go
it for
through
meetings.
the,
Whatever.
You can go to the website and download, or you gotta do it online.
yeah, it's in time. And that's the way it is for nonprofits.
I don't know if it's a problem.
Do you-
Because that's the way it is.
Well, no, I mean, you have to actually log in with the ID and stuff.
Really?
I've got that, I can send it to you. Yeah, and you just log in and then basically you request a thing and you enter in who the seller is and the address and then immediately will give you one that you can print out.
That's fine. Just send me the links.
If nothing else, if you get one of those ones, just like a regular general one for Indiana, you can fill it out and the taxpayer ID is that one. Right there. The 014. 01747.
Take a picture.
Well, actually, you can have those things to hang on to.
Okay, that's fine.
True Value, Menards, all those things.
That's usually the ones that you were already ordered.
Yeah, and they're,
Back.
huh?
No, she can print them.
I think I can print them off.
This is about $4
Okay. You probably need it more than I do.
No, I'm looking for a weight, baby.
I will send you the login information.
Francis.
If the general doesn't work at any time, you can log in and do one there. But you have to specify who it's for,
Yeah, I get it.
each one, so.
Well, I've got 6 o'clock. Call this meeting to order. And, ask everybody to stand and pledge allegiance to the flag and remain standing for a word of prayer, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Father in heaven, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for our very being. Thank you that you brought us together here to take care of the business of the Amateur Radio Club. We just pray you preside over this meeting. Keep us as one through your love and your blood. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Mr. Kim, you got words of wisdom for yours here?
Everybody's.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So, I guess I did not have that. We're meeting.
Okay, so we met here last month on the 20th of May. There's 15 members in attendance. Steve opened the meeting at 6 p.m. with pledge and Dave Wood led the prayer. Kim read the minutes from the last meeting, the way motion, Gil seconded, motion approved. Crystal reported the club general balance is $8,432.79. The grant balance is $16,689.63, which includes power and power supply. The building balance is $442.45. Tony motion, Dave Lewis seconded, motion approved. Field day. Committee is Dwayne, Tony, and Crystal. Crystal is bringing breakfast to Sloppy Joe's, rest is carrying from members. They need drinks, sides, etc. Discuss what equipment we need. It was mentioned the fair starts that weekend. Tony motioned to hold it at Milton Miller Park. Jeff seconded, motion approved. Workday, roof on the other building, fascia and ends to be finished. Tuesday, June 2nd at 5 p.m. Internet, Starlink is up and working well, $35 for the first 4 months and $55 per month after. Antenna, putting on our new tower. Tower has been picked up. They will discuss what and how it will be put up. He discussed putting it on the sidewalk around the building. Tony mentioned a potential problem with water line somewhere in that area. You need to find the water line or look for alternative ways for streaming the 50-foot tower. Gil mentioned streaming the meetings. It will get set up and we'll talk about doing it in the next week. Tony asked about the duplexer. Dave was looking to call next week to try and schedule the repair. Tom said he found the duplexer. And I don't know where. Dave Wood was going to talk to them as a spare. Tom brought a fundraising idea of trophy nets. He brought some literature to look at, and we will look into it more in the fall. Dwayne brought the logo for a vote. Thomas designed a new one. Kim motioned to keep our logo the same for now until we need new merchandise and put a new sign up. Tony seconded, motion approved. Tony said that the city said we can put a sign on the building by the tower too if we want to. Dwayne installed the new locks. Tony motioned for new members to go through a 6-month vetting process and then a vote after the 6 months in order to receive their code to the building. Tom seconded, motion approved. Tony asked about a current vetted list. Crystal has a list. Cameras discussed who would have access, everyone or just some. After some discussion, Kim motioned to make a security committee with Dave Wood, Thomas, Gil, and officers. Tony seconded, motion approved. Tom asked about making our internet open to the public. It was decided no, it would not be open to the public. Dave Wood asked for the members coming in on 18-inch wide tables for more space, and the members said yes. Tony motioned to adjourn the meeting, and Dave Wood seconded, motion approved, meeting adjourned December.
All right. Does anybody have any corrections to those minutes as they were read? Does anybody have any additions to those minutes? If not, do I hear a motion to approve? Gil, call your hand go up. Is there a second? Yeah. All those in favor signify by raising your hand. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We have a financial update.
Our club balance is $8,388.79. cents. That I paid, for the internet for 3 months. That, and, we had a donation from Newport Sportsman's Club of $61. Okay, and then the building fund is still the same, $442.45. And then our grant is $15,131.19. That includes epoxy for the flooring and the floor grinder, and I'm not sure. Yeah, the epoxy and the floor grinder, and paying Dave back.
Thank you, Dr. Watt.
That 808.
Oh, for the bottom.
Yeah,
They
for
can
the lot,
do it.
yeah.
Got it.
For items that we purchased. Yeah, buildings.
The donation made to the, East Central Indiana Handmill,
Yes,
that's been made.
yes.
Actually, I had to check. I haven't met those guys in person.
Okay.
I had to vote on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed what you put the check for.
The Newport Sportsman Club.
Where's that?
Newport Fort Lauderdale, about 7 miles south of Fort Lauderdale. They asked if I'd come to the presentation on the alternative communications and, solar battery power and stuff. And it's the second time I've been down there. They gave us a donation before, about $75. So they asked us to come down and do an actual, another presentation to a larger group of people. So, and we talked about him doing it. We just took up an offer and gave it.
All right,
No,
Nope, that's it.
Are there any questions, comments on finances? All right. I guess that, moves us to, home business.
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah, we need a motion to accept the finances. Dave Wood, I saw his hand there, a second.
Carl's got the second.
Carl, okay. All those in favor of accepting the finances as stated, raise your right hand. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. All right. Now we can move into whole business. We ought to have some.
Yeah, the building at the park. Oh, sorry.
Go
Rick,
ahead.
I didn't- Go ahead.
It might tie in with what you're gonna say.
About field day.
Tony, go ahead. The building at the park.
Storage building,
Yes.
roofs on it, done, minus a little cost.
Okay.
That's the storage building? Okay.
On that, nobody showed up to help us on June 2nd. When we all agreed for a work day for that building. The only people that showed up was me, Tony, and Steve.
So,
So it's a little disappointing, guys.
other than just fixing the caulking or doing caulking in a couple spots, our commitment's fulfilled with that building there. Good deal.
It's, the roof is on and our commitment's filled. I'm just gonna touch up a few things. I mean, I think it's watertight. I just wanna make it look a little nicer.
Okay. Rick?
The only thing I wanted to bring up is, I understand that Phil, they may have a little range. And I think in the past, we always kind of battled, put canvases up along the sides. We just want to make sure that somebody had some canvas or some tarp plastic or whatever.
I got plenty of tarps down there at my place.
Yeah,
so
we got a bunch.
we should be able to take care of that.
Yeah.
I have a question. Are we going to run this on Sunday? Because I know a lot of times we don't when we're in the building. And I just want to know if we're going to run it just on Saturday and make it like an outing and, you know, not a serious commitment to the field day, but, you know, just have it one day and then tear it all down. Is that what we're going to do this year? I
I
don't know if we've ever done that.
Well, we've actually, you know, like, we've run it one day, you know, Saturday, nobody comes Sunday. We don't do anything.
We run, yeah.
Yeah.
They're still, Sunday mornings, the guys are still on the radio.
I think when we did Winterfield Day, we did that. We closed up at noon. There was a handful of us there. That was last year, but I don't know that we've done that for the regular field.
Well, good. I just want to know, just in, you know, because I'm going to put it on the website instead of just for
Right.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever shut down our regular.
Okay, right.
And I'm not making breakfast. No, we're gonna be out there. It will be
Well,
different
you
if
do a
we're
lot.
in here.
You do a lot of.
So I'm not making breakfast. I'm just gonna make sloppy joes and taco dip, and everybody else bring chips, bowls, or whatever.
Hey, that's breakfast.
Yeah.
Just depends what time.
Where I come from, that's breakfast, dinner,
Yeah,
and lunch.
because we got to work out of crock pots, you know, unless we take the grill down and somebody wants to grill burgers or hot dogs, but that's just too much of hauling all that down there and back. So we're just going to work out of crock pots.
This man's better says, oh, what cold meat sandwiches.
There you go, cold meat sandwiches. I mean,
What's wrong with bologna and chips?
I love a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy, just look for the water.
Any other old business?
The water tower. That is a good idea, huh?
I want to say that the floor should be done sometime later on this week. I was going to do it tonight, but Tony's guys are coming in tomorrow to do electrical, so I don't want to get in their way, and I can do this whenever. So I don't want to slow them down.
The epoxy's been a nightmare for me. What I ordered is supposed to do 600 feet. So when we originally ordered, I ordered a big kit of 600 feet and then another kit of 300 to 400 feet. Still short. So, but hopefully this, I got to contact Amazon because they did not send everything. So I got to contact them tonight.
Well, I can see it looks good. All right. Anything else?
As far as old business, we haven't talked about the duplex certification.
Oh, we did, right.
We were making plans to go take it to New York. Definitely got talking about all this, and we should have thought of this a long time ago. But maybe some of you already know what we're up to. But over the weekend, definitely got together, and we're going to do on the 210, just like we did on the 145, 250 about 15 years ago. Split site receiver. Therefore, no duplex are needed. And so what we're working on is having a receiver and transmitter at both places. So we're going to send a signal coming in on the 144. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, 144, 610.
Yeah, 144, 610.
Yeah. It'll come in, and we're going to use an antenna on the water tower, the VHF antenna. And that'll translate that over, flip it to 445 and change. We receive 445 on the dual band antenna at the 10 mil tower, and also transmit it out on the 145 210. We have 8 miles of separation. We have no interference, no AMOD, no duplex on site.
We originally talked about We was gonna put the transmitter over here on the water tower, and then receiver at the Pinville site. Then they brought it up, and I got to think about it as well. I said, wait a minute, it might be a problem because the transmitter is coordinated for Pinville. So we got the right idea, but we decided to turn it around. We're gonna put the transmitter at the Pinville site, the receiver will be here.
So anyhow, that's what we're doing. We're halfway there already. We've got the weekend, I set a couple radios, and Jeff, this past week here so far, I've put together a repeater so that we have the repeater tied to a remote base, basically, with cabling for the cat and for the archive control. So we might be able to get it on there this weekend, maybe.
I've got mine in all ready to go. The transmitter and the remote receiver is ready to go. Controls all set up, everything.
Biggest thing is getting access to the tower, because I've got the UHF radio already set up on tower.
I just gotta get a hold of, I got his phone number, I can't think of his name, but it's in there.
Yeah.
Call the Pinville Water Tower.
About,
I think his name's Matt.
the, cabin.
Oh, yeah, Matt Clark.
Yeah. That was the
I
fellow.
gotta get a hold of him and get it opened up. There's another thing we need to have that, for everybody's information that's paying attention, 475 has so much grounding problem going on up there, tearing that computer all to pieces. We gave up on the idea, because we've done everything on the ground that we can do. It's up there, on the tower. So we decided, well, it always works good in my house, we just took it back to my house, put it back in over there on the spot, and it's working fine. And then we went and put an antenna up, so remote base.
Yeah.
We had to do that because the one I had up there originally, well, over time, Mr. Indiana there just took it off. It's hanging there like this, flinging around on the tower, the coax and all of it. And, so anyway, we got it there. We got the 8125, 4448125, 825 repeater, setting it for the water tower, and that's only too big because on 825, whatever that interference is, doesn't appear to bother that digital repeater. Now, I am logging up on 825, it works great. So,
All right.
just to give you an update on what was done, so everybody know what's going on. So we're gonna move to that.
All right, any other updates on the equipment? Things are working.
Yeah, well, we did the whole switch last weekend. Jeff, you explained that, right? didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told them all about what we did, got the 8125 down there now.
And it's working pretty good.
Yeah.
Working pretty good. The interference doesn't seem to be affecting.
I got busy with that stuff, and then I got tied in with a whole bunch of other stuff that I was out there working on the house and down there in the bottom, and I plumb forgot about what you guys were doing out there at the building. Otherwise, I probably would have went out there and helped you guys out, so I apologize for that. I would have been out there helping you out, but I just got wrapped up in the.
Well, we appreciate all you guys do to keep the repeaters working and working as well as possible.
I mean, I'm kind of
There's a
limited.
lot more time there than what most of you probably realize.
I'm kind of limited on certain things that, because of my back problem, you know, but, I would have been out there. Yeah, I would have been out there if I just forgot about it, because I got wrapped up in the other thing. Got too many things, too many irons in the fire.
All right, Doug, anything else with the,
I just took the survey. I'm not.
My friend.
So that's only in the hospital?
Couldn't deliver.
C-section.
I didn't even have time to go fishing.
all right, anything else on the equipment? Any questions or comments? It's all working pretty good. That's the only radio I got left is a little HT. I'm able to get in the repeaters. I appreciate that. I keep PG busy, or he keeps me busy, I don't know which,
Have you talked to him? Have you talked to him this week?
about every
He
evening.
sounds good on that.
No, but I didn't know, I hadn't heard anyone,
Oh, you mean, he's been sick.
Yeah.
He's on the.
He's on the phone.
Oh, okay. Hi, PG. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he was down and
We
out.
got you. I just, I didn't know.
Yeah, we keep one another company. All right, anything else on the equipment? Do we have any other, business, I know you may update us on the, grant. If there's any update to be had there, as far as equipment or anything.
Yeah, a couple things. Tony, you want to talk to me about the quote we're getting?
Yeah, I met with, Allmaker to get a quote on the porch out here. Kinda went through that with him. Hopefully it's what everybody wants, but, we'll look at the quote when it comes to us. And talk to TJ Concrete today about, pouring the slide out there. Now, that's about all the information I got on that so far.
We do have, permission from the fair board to pour the concrete.
I have
Yes.
no idea.
Yes. They said as long as we stay 2 feet away from the water meter shut-offs out there, we have their graces to do about whatever we want. Because they said everything we've done so far looks fantastic.
Okay.
So,
I think the porch was what the TJ just gave me today was 26 by 12.
26 by 12.
26 by 12.
Okay. That'll make a nice patio.
you know,
When you talk to Dalton, when you talk to Dalton,
I don't know, I'm just talking to these people, I didn't said any of the
I'm
operators probably would want to call TJ's.
I was just curious, Dalton does concrete work.
I know them.
Dalton's not doing much out here now.
So does TJ's.
There's some other things going on there.
Oh, okay. Bad blood.
There's bad blood. I didn't set any of this up. I'm just,
I did. Carl recommended we talked
Yeah.
to Harbor, which was great. I went up there, they fixed me right up. They came when they said they were gonna come. They come and looked at it, to stick an eyeball on it exactly what they wanted. And Tony was available, and he walked me through it.
It worked out perfect.
It worked out perfect. And TJ called me today again, so I said, call Tony again. So he said, took care of it, so it's all good. We'll probably have a quote next week sometime. As far as the grant money goes, we say 15,000 and change right now.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so, we bought the biggest part
Left,
of it.
you mean?
Huh?
Left
Yes.
of the grant, yeah.
Yeah, we got $39,335 or something.
And we've done a lot with that.
Yeah, so, yeah, we have. And with that being said, yesterday I ordered batteries, 2 lithium iron phosphate batteries, charge controller, 200 watt solar panel, and that can be mounted right off the tower up here. Off the ground. Yeah, go down a little bit, maybe 4 foot by 30 inches or something like that. So that's coming, and I asked Adam, the fellow who bought my business, since he's had a tax exempt resale for eBay for several years. I never did that because I was buying much personal stuff with eBay, and I didn't want to have to mix and match with people. But he's doing for business, so I asked him to order that all that stuff for me yesterday. The order was placed already. Today, I ordered some stuff for our test bench. Amazon's having an Amazon Prime. Some of the stuff's 20, 30, 40% off. So I got a welder soldering gun, a desoldering gun, a pencil soldering gun, paste, little helping hand stuff, to help solder, heat gun for shrink tubing, all the stuff we're going to need to outfit this bench. Basically, we're going to need to make cables to either do shrink tubing and all this good thing. One thing I want to ask, we've got bug you guys here, when we get our cubicles ready to plumb with our coax.
More for the bench.
Oh, that's good. Wait. All right, all right, that's good for the road two panels. Good deal, Wayne. So we got more. You did see that little box Dwayne picked up here in town. Who was that who had that box? You there, I don't know.
Right there across from Gil Water Street, I talked to him about it, I can't remember his name.
Anyhow, keep on Facebook. Got it for $20.
Yeah.
Right? It's a storage box, we're gonna be able to use what tools and stuff for the work members, so it's all good. But, anyhow, we're gonna try to outfit that with everything we might possibly need. And also what we wanna do, and I'll ask you guys also, when we get ready to do some of the, make up some of the jumpers and some of the, those are the DC connectors, because what we want to do is put an adapter so that you can take any HF rig and plug into an Anderson power pole jack on the cubicle. You know, HF plugs are kind of common, it's like 6-pin plugs for just about all the major manufacturers. Maybe about an 18-inch big fan or something that we can plug in and go right in the back of the radio. And the Anderson power pole will be connected to a 20-amp power supply. That'll be underneath the bench itself.
Each one has a power supply.
What's that?
Each one of them has a power
Has
supply.
an individual power supply. And then we also have the base power supply is the one that we bought before last month, I guess. It's a 40 amp hours, 12 millimeters with the battery backup.
Yeah, regulated power supply is what
Right, the one on the bench is the, let me say, we're going to talk about later. But, yeah. So anyhow, but we want to make some cables up, and we want to see who wants to volunteer to do some of that stuff, because everybody needs to do some of that stuff, so we'll go that part. But, something else I might think about here in a minute. But, we're making progress, so we got a lot of money left, and we want to spend it wisely, but we have to spend it. We got the 26th of August to have all the money spent. That doesn't mean it has to be put in use and the building is completely done, but we have to have the money spent, because that's 1 year time cycle.
When you say by the 26th,
I think it's the 26th of August. That's the day that we were awarded it a year ago.
so I'm gonna say we're basically, what, 2 months?
Yeah, I think we're going to be okay, you know. And with this, it would be a pretty good chunk, you know. I don't know really what to expect on this our little patio out here. I think the price of things is, you know, when we were looking at 36-foot length a year and a half ago, it was $16,450. So if we're going to do a third of that, so that would be 5,000. No, probably be closer to 10. You know what I mean?
Well, me 22,000 putting the roof on.
Yeah, well,
So,
yeah,
I know my roof's a bit bigger than that, but
yeah.
I was expecting 15.
I know, it's just totally unhinged.
Without metal?
2-story? That helps. That jacks it up.
So anyhow, we got a lot of money to spend yet, but we want to do it wisely. We got to make sure. And pretty much at the point now, we're bought with what I wanted this week. We've spent everything that we requested specifically on the 3 different quotes for materials, electrical, and radio equipment. That's pretty well all done. We got our HF incentives, we got everything.
Yep.
So now we're going to be looking for places to put that money that is most beneficial. Now, Jeff and I talked about this, we've talked about it as a group, depending what kind of money we have left. And I don't know at this point, but I'm thinking we're going to have probably $6,000 after we spend everything that we spend. I might be wrong, but I mean, we have a pretty good chunk of change yet. So I'm going to get with the grant people and say, hey, would you be opposed to us redoing our whole repeater system with equipment? Is that grant money? They do grants just for repeater systems. They do that probably as much as anything that they get money for. So, but there are a lot of things on there. Tables were listed on that. Furniture was shown. I think we can pay for a little furniture through that grant too. I'm going to touch base with them again. You know, I talked to them probably in December. You know, after we've been going and let them know where we're at and show them some pictures, keep them in the loop. But they don't really seem to be too concerned. They just want to get this money going and that's it. I mean, that's really their attitude because they got tons of money. It's like crazy.
Yeah. They said that, you know, within reason, if we needed to go outside what we asked for within reason, they were fine with.
Yeah, they're really good.
Well, as long as you keep the radio related.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, when I asked him specifically, we didn't put a price on furniture, we didn't put a price on a countertop,
Right.
we didn't put a price on the coverings. But we showed them in a concept drawing. And they said, we know that you're building a clubhouse. A clubhouse needs lots of things. As long as what you buy will benefit ham radio, your club, and that building,
Right.
and the presentation to the public, do it.
Yeah.
So, but I just want to make you stay in good graces, because you can go back and go that well again, go down to a many times you apply. Who knows what we might do in the future, but we got
Does
6 or 8
their
thousand.
board change or anything?
What's that?
Does their board of directors or anything change or?
I don't really know. They have about 4 people that make the final decisions on all these. They have people that work with you and they help you submit it. And they submit it to the board, and it goes through 2 reviews before it gets to the people who sign the checks. And they're the ones saying the final judgment on it. And I assume they're the people who, maybe the family, the fellow who started it. I don't know.
Right.
I didn't ask that. I wasn't going to ask, say, hey, you guys all related? No. So it's all good, but we're going to have some money, and I think putting it into a new repeater equipment, we're making stuff work. We have for 20 years, haven't we, Jeff? But we're looking at radios now that are 35 plus years old, and they just run out, and they get lots of.
This was the evaluation done on the repeater yet? Which, we talked about that in the meeting, about going through each one of the repeaters and saying which one's worse, which one's the best, which one needs to be replaced or fixed up.
Well, the bottom
That
line,
done?
well, there's really not much evaluation that has to be done. Reason being, because there is no new repeaters in anything we have. Everything has old new stuff.
Yeah, but we decided that we would find out or do analysis on which ones were the worst, and those would be the ones we fixed
First, that was based on taking from money to do it with, right? The house we were going to pay for it. Besides funding, that wasn't part of the grant.
Okay,
It wasn't originally, it wasn't asked for in the grant.
okay,
And
and then apparently was.
Yeah, so the bottom line is, I'm just saying, where we have the Kenwood radios that are 30 to 35 years old. The Quantar repeaters are, that we have for the P25, those are 2003, 2004 maybe.
Now, which one is the worst repeater?
All of them.
Well, we only have 2,
We can't do them all the same.
And
We can't do them all at the same time.
we can buy them all the same.
2. Everything goes to names.
Well,
We got last donation to him,
we just got 2 repeaters, 210 and a 440.
That's correct. I mean, I don't think about it if that's the case. The club, all the repeaters are up and up for the club.
I understand.
Yeah, okay. So we have a 220 repeater. How many people here has used 220 the last year on any of those repeaters? Okay, is there one in Decatur yet?
Yeah, there's still one there.
Okay, well, we've had one in Fort Covey now for going on 8 years. It's 170 feet to the top of that club. You can talk 40 miles into it, and nobody uses it. So, what I'm going to do, and I've already talked to, I put that together out of 2 Lincoln mobiles and a mobile duplexer and a power supply and a power antenna 7 or 8 years ago. It's not getting used, so I'm donating that to the Shelby County Radio Club. It has a tower on a public safety tower about 150 feet. So a lot of guys are there. Honestly, in the Aries world, Demonstrating Emergency Service, 220 is a big use, is used a lot for packet. Because it's, a very reliable one. It's a very reliable mode, and it's also very unused. Very little interference to that because of frequency. So anyhow, we're there. I'm going to do that, and we're going to do take that space in that antenna and put another 440 backup repeater up on top of Coopers. We got it repeater. And we know I can pay for that with this extra grant money. And this is how it pans out. Yeah, not to be flippant. All of our repeaters are old. All of them need to be replaced. All of them
Were, I thought we discussed about it, coming up with analyzing each one of them, saying, they work on the first one, it's the worst.
Right, yeah. But that was prior to the possibility of us talking about the grant. If we can get the kind of money I think we're going to have.
Okay, so they're all bad,
Well,
all need replaced.
they're all could fail and they will, I'll say that. Yes, I
Okay.
think that.
Well, we found that we can't hardly replace the amplifier in it there. If they,
If
if the PA goes bad, we're just,
No parts of
there's
it.
no parts available, so. And we had that happen to one of them. PA went out of it, and
Yeah, we had to do that. So, but it's service well. Anyway, that's all I got.
You know, you get with that car.
Is there any other questions on everybody?
Commercial grade. $1,100.
Can't see that.
$1,100.
Did anybody raise their hand?
I'm ready to move on.
If there was any other,
Yeah, let's move on.
all right, what's next on the agenda here?
New business?
Yeah.
Walks. No, Wayne installed the walk. All the place here.
There should be one new business.
Still on home business, I think.
We should be moving on to new business.
Internet, that's been brought up. Tables, all right, if nobody else has any old business, let's move on to, any new business. There sure was something new happening.
I brought coffee cups for everybody.
Thank
You
you.
use a coffee cup, you rinse it, clean your own coffee cup, you put it up.
Could you put names on it?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to. I just brought coffee cups for tonight for
You didn't bring a
everybody.
dishwasher or nothing?
Your hands?
That'll be the next thing we'll, put grant money on the dishwasher.
We got a new popcorn machine. Thanks, Carl.
I want my dishwasher.
Popcorn machine.
Thanks for the popcorn machine.
You say you brought your dishwasher. Kim, what do you think about that?
I done told you.
Oh, you don't.
Everybody should
I
be
Carmen Morris, you behind it,
I know
yeah.
I
I told my wife that.
Howdy.
I want to spend some money on the storage building for block and mortar bricks.
Okay.
We can block up the windows.
Windows.
I don't know what it's gonna be.
Shouldn't cost too much, I would think.
I don't think so either.
Is there anything else needs to be done on the clubhouse itself?
On the clubhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're gonna, I think electrical will be done tomorrow, the day after.
Okay.
I don't know about anything else. I'm talking about the storage building.
I'm sorry.
There's a block down there.
I'm sorry.
How much do you figure so I can get it out for Steve? Got 300? 300 bucks? Okay. Can I get approved for 300 bucks for mortar and block?
I just do it for 500, that way,
Okay.
if you run into anything,
Okay.
I mean, if we don't use it all,
Yeah.
Right.
Good back.
I make a motion then for $500 for building supplies at the storage building.
Second.
All right, we got a motion, a second.
all those in favor? Opposed? And the block is for the concession windows that were, once those are closed up, that's gonna be a fantastic building and strong.
We need security.
What's that?
You're gonna put equipment in and you're gonna need to fly it out.
One big
Yeah.
one and one small one.
Yeah. If it's locked up, it takes a lot of the, hey, can I get that open out of it?
Well, like I said, the city told us, anytime it's been broke in, it's been broke in, somebody prying in windows.
Yep.
Doors, or whatever you wanna call them. They're in pretty sad shape.
I'm sure that's what it's talking about, that's why they're up
They go do whatever we want with it. They don't wanna mess with it. Problem is, we can do whatever we want with it, and 2 years down the road,
All right.
it's out, because somebody else wants to use it.
Well, the fair board changes about every year.
How many of the fair board seen the inside of the building?
Not very many.
I know Dave Ricker seen it, he was shocked.
He's on board.
Yeah, but it's in.
No, he couldn't believe what got done already. My gosh.
Oh, Josh
Looked like the
Stewart,
same building.
Josh Stewart came in.
All right, any other business needs to come before the board?
I just got a little complaint, you know.
No.
Discord. Discord. The same as text messaging. Please try not to text after 10 p.m. Get woke up at 3 a.m., 1 a.m. when I gotta be up at 5. I really appreciate it.
Can they set your, notice thing on time limit in that?
Well, y'all can turn it up.
If you could do not
You
disturb.
can turn it off, but I thought you could set it where you only receive.
If I turn notifications off, I will remember to turn back on, and then if you guys.
But I'm thinking there was a thing, the time thing.
No,
there
it's
that
on
you could-
his.
That you could set
Oh, turn it off, or
receive
the
it
time.
after 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 in the
You know
afternoon.
that thing is popping up on my phone constantly.
I didn't even get it, so.
I have it downloaded it. He has it still.
I turned off sound and vibrations.
It's a great idea and everything, the problem
Appreciate that,
is,
Gary.
some of us run businesses or whatever.
It's like the text.
Every time
like I
that
said,
phone
text
takes a
messaging.
different sound, I gotta look at it. See what it is.
Yeah, that's why I said it's just like text messaging.
And I told my wife, you don't freaking text me nothing.
Well, a lot of the pop-ups on that thing.
It's a
not-
robot.
It's just can he turn that thing off or something?
Yeah,
What
see,
is it?
he
I don't
had
think we really
turned,
need
it's,
that on there.
it was the weather, I think it's called Weather Bot, and he had turned it on last Wednesday. Well, it's still going.
But I don't think it's necessary to have that on.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah.
Where it came from.
And it's going on. It
Well,
goes
why
on.
would I get it? I'm not on this one.
Most everybody's got ways to know
I don't
what's
get it.
going
I'm
on.
not on Discord, but his phone's constantly going on.
You're not on Discord?
No,
We're gonna hook you up.
you're not.
Oh, yeah.
I told you,
Notifications only from 10 p.m.
I mean, if it's used only for business, okay, but we chit chat.
All right, anything else need to come before the club?
Yeah, I think it's all covered. No.
I don't hear anything. I don't see any hands up in the air.
Dave, would you like help trying to paint or do anything with the dividers for?
Well, I paint. I like paint. You know,
I got a whole house.
That's one other thing, since you mentioned paint, I'm gonna get it in here right now, that building down there needs painted too.
You still got the air that you can take with it.
Yeah.
Does a real nice job.
You talking about the
It's block done for the storage building, needs to be made after the block done.
Okay.
And if there's money left over after the block is done, buy paint, and buy tire trucks.
Yeah, there you go.
And we do have that here with the sprayer, Ricks.
And I have one of them.
If it comes, if we make it to that point on that building, you'd be able to.
I wasn't planning on painting, I just saying.
is that part of the deal?
No, but it's
We gotta
gonna
take care of it.
Yeah.
We're responsible for maintenance
Maintenance.
of the building.
And if we're gonna block that up, we might as well make it all look the
They're
same.
responsible for the grounds, we're responsible for.
Okay.
And kind of like indifferent here. I'm not even sure about this. As far as I'm concerned, the fair board is responsible for maintenance of the outside of this building.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
They
They're
asked-
responsible for the inside.
They ask that we help keep the
Yeah.
outside.
Right. Yeah.
But like,
Which means we may be painting or something like that, but nobody's gonna ask us to put a new roof on.
No.
no, and they'll supply the paint, like they did, I painted the doors
They
in the
supplied
block,
the-
they supplied all the paint, I just had to paint it.
But down there, they just want us to take care of it, they wanna wipe their hands of it, and so they was gonna tear it down.
Okay, so with that being said, do we have a solid, permanent agreement with them?
No, I wanted to get the roof done first, then I wanted to withdraw.
Okay.
But the city manager said, that's not, I wanted you guys just to have it.
Okay.
He said, now you got this 2-year time frame. I said, well, I kind of wanted it indefinite. He said, yeah. So once we got the road done, now I want to go, we've met our obligation, I want to go down and say, okay, look, I want an indefinite contract with you. So I don't mind paying rent.
As long as we are an entity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can explain it to them, they just didn't understand what we was gonna do with that building.
Right.
And, you know, I gotta explain it to them a little better, say, look, we're gonna put the EMA equipment, the county equipment in there. I cannot lose the building once I put the county equipment in, because that building's gonna go away. So I think they'll, okay, ain't gonna be a problem, I don't think.
So with that being said, I think something we're gonna need to do here as soon as we call our building here finished. Up our lease from 10 years to 20. Here. Or 50 for that matter.
I would like to do that, yeah.
Or as long as we are an entity.
So, Tony, what's all left down there at that building?
I would say Francis is right, as long as we're an entity, it's an unlimited lease, they still have the option to change the lease, and I think it was like 10%.
For utilities,
yeah, it was, I forget what it was.
It was for gas and.
Yeah, they could increase the rent by no more than 10%.
Let's see, I was thinking it was 5%.
Maybe it was 5%, yeah.
But
I don't remember what it was, but they can't increase the rent, but it was a 10-year lease.
yeah,
Originally, it was 5-year lease. And we went and asked them to change that to a 10-year. But yes, I think we can get them to rewrite it for longer. Especially now since they've seen that they've got a pretty daggone nice building center now.
oh man, once this is all put together,
Yeah,
you know, it'd be nice to invite them in and go, look.
I was gonna say,
I agree.
I think we should have an open house for them.
Really does.
It'd be nice to have an open house on the night that they have one of their meetings.
Yeah.
yeah.
That way they're here anyway.
Yep.
We can fire up the popcorn maker.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Well, back to these cubicle panels. Steve and I were talking about, we'll paint them whatever we, I'll take care of painting.
Okay.
Carl and I talked about, you got all the hardware ready, pretty much drop them in place. So, the question is, that makes a really nice billboard when those are all shut. What would you guys like to see, if anything, on that wall? When you walk in this door, you're gonna see that wall.
I'm sure club logo would be okay.
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
My brother is an artist. He does this for a living. He can make graphics, he can do whatever we want. But I mean, I want to make something attractive, something that talks about JCARC or, you know, whatever.
It'd just be great if they're shut, if it's.
No picture of Marvin there.
What's that?
No picture of Marvin.
Oh, absolutely not.
We're gonna put Rick on
There you go.
one. Rick,
We
Dave.
have a rat problem.
No, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask him to give us some ideas, because he can pull anything out of that as far as design. And he's done murals, he's done the murals before COVID, he did, you know, buildings downtown, he's involved in that. He's qualified, he can do anything, he's done portrait paintings that make people look better than they really are.
Pretty cool if you did something of someone sitting at a desk operating radios.
Like a
And,
CW kind of thing?
Yeah,
like
like,
an old
yeah.
operator, you're a real operator, you would post your picture?
that would look cool on one. Do some radio related on everyone. If he's willing to do it.
Better take a Polaroid, right, Rick?
Yeah.
We're going
It's
to
Well, why don't they put up something that's got pictures from our past still days,
Well, it could be anything.
or something like that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna ask him, tell him what we're kind of thinking, what we can, I'll give him some of our pictures, some of our, you know,
Take a picture of that area.
something with our banner, or something to give him some ideas. Just so we
Well,
can start.
and get the new clubhouse in it.
Oh, yeah.
Field day this year, maybe, or whatever.
But, I don't know, I'm just thinking if we put something that advertises our organization, you know, public safety, you know, whatever, we'll let that in there. So I'll see what we want there.
Around the world communication.
Yeah. At the speed of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, and radio works. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to mention that. Guys, if they can get any ideas, I can pass on to them, we will.
All right.
Frames.
Anybody got anything else needs to, come before the membership?
No.
If nothing else, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion.
Carl made the motion, is there a second?
Tony.
Where I told Tony Daniel,
Unless
he's walked with me.
Getting a hand up, you know,
All right.
Hey, by the way, everybody, I've got some peanuts here. I bought a 40-pound bag. I got them in. Somebody would like the salt peanuts.
Throw peanuts.
Shell peanut?
Yeah.
Like Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, there you go.
Please don't throw them on the floor.
Wait.
I need to talk to you after the meeting.
Anyway,
You're in trouble.
I didn't do it, whatever it is, I didn't do it.
That's the problem.
Hey, listen, don't get too close to his van. If you get close to that van, it disappears.
Missing, huh?
Third party
Here, can you
Okay, I think that's about it for tonight. All right, thanks for watching.
That was great.
All right.